How's it going, everyone? Hope you're well and doing good. As you can see earlier on the title, I'm doing a quick Mercurial Vapor 14 review after 6 months or half a year. And I just wanted to start off with saying these boots are my favourite Mercurial boots of all time so far. Now, the reason I say this is because as soon as you buy these pairs of boots, the Mercurial Vapor 14s, I'm not sure about the Superflies, but with the 14s, you don't need to break them in. Before, when I used to buy even like last year's edition, the 13s, 12, 11, 10s, Vapor 9s, even to the earlier days with the 7 and 8s, usually I would have to use them for 1 or 2 weeks of training sessions and training on my own, and then they would be softer and I'll break them in and I would 10 out of 10 times or 9 out of 10 times get a blister somewhere in my foot, guaranteed, with the Nike Mercurial boots. But I'd always keep buying them because of the lightweight, the amazing control and feel for the ball, and also the touch. But the surprising thing with the 14s this year is that once you wear them, you will not get a blister and you'll break into them straight away. Now I want you to comment down also in the section below whether you had the same feeling as well of not getting a blister and for them to just break in straight away. These are for sure my favourite Nike Mercurial Vapor boots, of the releases, and I'm sure for a long time these will be up there of my favourites. So if you're a fan of lightweight boots and you're an attacker or you're a winger or midfielder, even a defender or a keeper, and you want to get a speed boot, then forget about the Pumas and Adidas. These Mercurial Vapor 14 are definitely worth getting and are the ones for you. For the touch and feel for the ball, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 rating. One of my favourite boots of all time. So the next thing is the weight and material of the boot. As I briefly mentioned earlier, the material is fantastic. It reminds me of, for people that have used Mercurial boots for a long time, it reminds me of the Mercurial Vapor 11 with a very synthetic upper, and it's got a different material to last year's 13. It's more of that plasticky feeling, which definitely is very, very comfortable. And the touch of the ball, it offers that kind of protection, with the barefoot feel. And the weight of the boot, it is a bit heavier than last year's 13s, but you won't feel much difference. When I do shooting, dribbling drills, kick-ups, I really don't feel too much of a difference from the 14 to 13. Now I don't really know the difference between the weight. I know the 13 is lighter than the 14, but in all honesty you won't feel any difference. And if you were to want to get a pair of either 13 or 14 this year for your season, I would highly recommend you getting the 14s. Now the next thing is the pricing and durabilities. As you know, with Mercurial boots, they're always the top end and they're always expensive. Unlike the Adidas and Puma speed boots and other brands like Mizuno or New Balance, you can always get them on a very cheap price once they've got a newer colorway or a new version comes out. But somehow with Mercurials, they never seem to become that cheap. Maybe you can get 10 to 25% off, but at most it's about 25% off for the Mercurials. The only time I can think of is maybe Black Friday, but you won't get, half the price for the Mercurials. Maybe at the end, like summer sales, you might be lucky with Nike and they might do a big 30% off and you could pay probably maybe £90, £100 for the Vapors. And that could be an idea. Either wait until the season ends, so next year, and then once they've got their new models out, get the Mercurial 14s and get 2 pairs. So you can get 2 pairs for the price of 1. Or when it's your birthday, Nike always do like a little discount, and it's always better to buy from the Nike store in my opinion than any other outlet, because you can always get a new pair if it breaks early, and have that 2-year warranty guaranteed. And for durability, I've used it for 6 months, absolutely no problems. There's no marks, there's no signs of tear. Also leave a comment down below and let me know about your experience with the 14s. Have you had the same, or was the durability an issue? But for me, I've got 2 pairs of the 14, no problems at all, absolutely no problem. I will do a further update in a year's time, and if I still have the 14s in 2 years, which I know I will, I'll do an update then, because I'm sure you'll be able to get some outlets of the Mercurial 14s in a year or 2 years time. So I would give the score for pricing and durability a 4.5 out of 5, because obviously the Mercurial pricings are always a bit more than all the other speed boots and all the other football boots. Honestly, Mercurials are probably one of the most favourite and used all-time boots for footballers, from professional to amateur level, all over the world. So my overall verdict for these boots is, apart from pricing, which we know with Mercurials are always a bit more, I'm going to give these boots 5 out of 5. These Mercurial boots have come so close to perfect in my eyes. Even you can call it the perfect boot, because I'm not sure of durability, but everything else, material, control, touch, feel for the ball, break-in time, no blisters, it is fantastic, and it is one of my favourite, as I've said many times, Mercurial boot line so far, and it will be up there for years to come, especially with the Mercurial boots. And if you need a speed boot for your upcoming football season, I would highly recommend you these pair of boots. And also, please leave this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if you already have these boots, what your opinions are, positive and negative, so we can start a discussion for people that haven't bought the boots yet. But all in all, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another boot review. Take care.